guys, welcome to another great episode of the Anime Breakdown Show. I'm your host with the most, your boy, vxKingPinxv, coming at you guys with another great show. Today is going to be another great episode of Naruto Shippuden, episode 319, A Hole in the Heart of Another Jinchuriki. This was obviously a filler, but it was good nonetheless. I really enjoyed it. This character development. Yes, you know, that's my favorite word when you come to these fillers. This was character development. A little bit of Kankuro, Granny Chiyo, and Sasori. But the main focus is about Granny Chiyo having flashbacks of everything she's done over her past, some of her regrets, and how Sasori turned out. Come to find out, Sasori was a great puppet genius master from the very get. And as always in every story, you know, it's always about death and somebody who dies, someone's loved one. And we all know Sasori's parents died on a village mission. He was lied to for a long time. Then he created these two puppets that look exactly like his parents. And he knew that they were dead, and he was using their puppets as for comfort. And Lady Chiyo caught him doing so. A couple of years later, you know, things go on, and you know, I guess Sasori gets these ideas in his head about how to combine a real person with, you know, his puppets. And, you know, one of his friends come by and they stop by and say, what's up, tell him what he needs to be doing, placing orders for other shit. And he realizes, I guess either he already was thinking it or his friend put the idea in his hand, but he's like, you know, the hand looks like it could be a real human hand. And Sasori had this little devious look on his face. Nonetheless, as you can tell, you know, he ends up getting hurt on a mission. And as he gets hurt on the mission or what may have you, he comes back, Sasori replaces it with one of his puppet's hands. Everything is wonderful, everything is great. Somehow or another, he gets hurt again and poisons himself and ends up dying. And your boy Sasori takes his whole body and makes it into a puppet or semi-puppet or whatever he did to it. Now, they didn't really explain how he mixed the two together. It really looked like it was just a puppet of the person. Now, was it a puppet of the person he lost because he lost it, or was it a puppet of the person because somehow he meshed the two together? Really, it really wasn't important. We all knew Sasori was a nutbag from the get. But how Kankuro enters it, you know, Kankuro just recently beat Sasori's puppet. So, you know, and he was like, I entrust them to you. Ooh, crazy crap like that. Yeah, that's the kid. Anyways, you know, doing the battle with Lady Chiyo, he's talking, it's all emotional. Really straightforward stuff. This wasn't the world's greatest complicated story ever told. If we got a lot of things that maybe we might have missed, now Kankuro has all three of the you know, all three of the puppets or whatever, and now he says he can feel through his chakra strings or whatever, you know, their soul. Now, I don't know how true that is. Maybe he just has an emotional bond after he just defeated Sasori. And the last couple of these guys they've been defeating them through emotion, except Lady Chiyo. Right when he, you know, telling his last final hoorah of emotions, Lady Chiyo passes out, and when he runs up to her, because he's like, oh God, she's already dead, this is over with, she reminds him that she was just playing possum. And regardless of whether you like this filler or not, you knew that shit was funny. That was some funny shit that Lady Chiyo was playing possum, because if you know anything about Lady Chiyo from way back in the day, when Sakura went on the mission to go stop Sasori and all this kind of crap, she was playing possum then the first time. You know, she was sitting with her brother or whatever the case may be, and she acted like she was dead. So that was hilarious. Totally caught me off guard. I wasn't thinking of it, but as soon as she passed out, that's the first thought that entered my mind, and then boom, it happened. And I was like, oh, if I would have just said it, I could have been like, oh, I knew they were going to do that. But it didn't happen that way. But this was a great filler nonetheless. Obviously, we want to see more than just the fillers, and obviously it takes some time to get all those things drawn. But we got a lot of great stuff. It was absolutely relevant. Didn't matter that they went back and retold the story kind of in a different light. I still enjoyed it nonetheless. You guys let me know whether you enjoyed it. Did her playing possum just make you die laughing? Because it made me die laughing. If you follow the story, you know that was a funny moment. And pretty much that was the end of it. Conqueror ran off and she was like, I'll teach you my secret techniques by showing them. Obviously, yeah, it would have been nice to see a little more action, a little more fighting. We got to see some of Granny Chill's, you know, some of her puppet strings when she was using the samurai against the samurai themselves or whatever. It was interesting nonetheless. Get to see Conqueror come in and save the day like a badass when he cut the chakra strings. But like you said, if you know how to fight this, it's really not that big of a deal. And only one master can go against another master. But as always, you guys do your thing below. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Did you really enjoy it? Because I enjoyed it. Nonetheless, you know, playing dead or playing possum was really funny to me. Really enjoyed it. But do your thing below. Rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.